My friends, how are you? How was the weekend, everybody? So here's a very, very interesting topic for riders, passengers. Listen up, right? When your ratings plummet, when they drop, when they come into this region, low 4.5s, low 4.6, alarm bells, right? What happens is the driver sees these ratings and often doesn't want you on board, right? This is not a good sign to us drivers, right? So the goal here, dear rider, is to get this rating up, right? This is a screenshot of my Uber rider app. Remember, I'm an Uber driver and an Uber rider. I have a 4.97 on the driver app. And then I have a 5.0 taking trips, right? It's how I treat that driver as a passenger when I take a trip. And I have to sometimes go and pick up a car from the dealership or whatever. Then I have to take an Uber or a Lyft. And I want to make sure I keep this up. Because if you rider fall into this area, there are many drivers that will simply not pick you up. And you've got to ask yourself, rider, you the rider, why did you get there? How did you get there? And we are going to address ways that will help you, the rider, get this up into the high 4.8s, 4.9s, because then at that point, it becomes a win-win situation and the driver will accept you, right? He will think, oh, this is a high-rated rider, right? I'll have him on board. But when I see this, I question this, right? What is this? How did this rider get to this low score? Now, dear rider, and we specifically, us drivers are making this video for you riders and passengers out there, for the public, so that our relationship can become better. And I'm going to walk you through several ways that you as the rider can really, really increase your rating. First, on your phone, look for your little black rider icon. It'll load the page. There it is. And then right on the top where those three little bars are, there, click on that and you will see your rating. There it is. There's my rating, 5.0, my rider rating. That's not my driver rating. Now, what we request from the rider is show up on time. Is it so difficult? Show up on time, right? Be outside, ready to go when your car arrives, right? That helps. That gives the driver a very good impression. Be nice. Be nice. How difficult is it to be nice? Even if you're having the shittiest, most terrible day, there's no reason to take it out on your driver, right? Don't do that. We notice that energy. We pick up on that. That's a big negative, right? That leads to this. Be nice, rider. Be nice. Be polite. Engage, right? If you've had a crap, shitty day, that's your business, right? Figure out why. Don't dump that energy on the rider. The driver. Don't think that you have to now punish the driver because you have had a crappy day. Another big one, my friends, dear riders, dear passengers, do not leave your trash behind. Don't leave your garbage in the back of our cars, my friend. This is our office. This is our car, right? If you leave your McDonald's wrappers and your chewing gum and all your crap in our back, don't be surprised. And when you hit these marks, don't be surprised that drivers will not pick you up. When drivers see this, they pass. This is trouble for us, right? This means something. So you, the rider, today, go check your score. If it's anywhere in this vicinity, I'm helping you right now. I'm helping you to help us so that it becomes a win-win situation, right? So when you, the rider, increase this back up to the high 4.8s, 4.9s, suddenly we start accepting you, right? And suddenly the relationship starts getting better. Do not act surprised. I repeat, do not act surprised when you get down to this point that we, the driver, pass on you. Please, dear rider, wear your seatbelt. It's a liability for us, and we can be fined, right? We have to pay a fine if a passenger doesn't wear their seatbelt, right? That, when you're getting inside and you're not putting your seatbelt on, we're not happy about it. If we request, please put your seatbelt on, and you don't, you're like, oh, screw that, I don't need a seatbelt. You think that leaves us with a good impression? No. We ding you. We hit you right here where it counts, right? So, big no-no. A huge one. This is one of my biggest peeves. Do not slam the door. There is no reason to use brute force, passengers, when closing our door. It's our office. Leave respectfully. Close it nicely. Not boom! Geez, like, did the guy just slap my door, slam my door? Huge no-no. If you want to get a 2-star or a 1-star rating, don't slam the door. It's one of my biggest peeves when they leave like, oh, fuck you, boom! I don't like it, right? This is how you get here. I am giving you great ammunition, my friends, passengers, riders, listen up, to increase your score. The moment you increase your score, our relationship driver becomes better, right? And we pick you up. I will not pick up this candidate, right? Ask yourself, here I am. I don't want to brag. I've taken a lot of trips, but I'm still on 5.0. Why? I'm always nice. I'm always, here it comes, the next one. I tip well. If you want to have a good rating, the biggest one I left for last, tip well. If your Uber driver got you to your destination safely, tip them, right? That is the number one way to get a nice rating, right? Tip. Rider, tip them well. You tip your waiter. You tip your hairdresser. You tip people in the service industry. That's what we do. We make sure we get you from A to B safely. We make sure that if you've had your 5 martinis, we get you home in one piece safely, right? If we take a super, super long trip, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you don't even leave $0, 0 cents, do you honestly think we're going to reward you? No. We're going to say, hey, I did all this work for you. You drank my waters, maybe even my mints, and you could not even leave me $1? Guess what? Bingo! 4.5, baby. Right? So the number one way you, the rider, the passenger, can increase your ratings and start a better relationship and actually be accepted by a driver who will take that call, right, is if you tip. So let's recap before we jump into the room, right? Riders, listen up. This is a two-way street. This is a relationship between you and us, right? Just as you don't want the driver to be in that range, you say to yourself, why does this driver got 4.6 or 4.7, right? Alarm bells, right? In reverse, now we switch the shoes. When we see this, it's very easy for us to see the score, right? We say to ourselves, do I want this character on board? Let me think about this. No, I'll pass. Not going to take a risk here. So, rider, this is what you do. You show up on time, you be outside, and you get ready to go when we arrive. You always be nice to your driver, right? Because they're always nice to you. They're always giving you 5-star service. There is no reason, if you've had a terrible and shitty day, to let it out on your driver. Be nice. Very simple formula in life. Treat people the way you want to be treated, right? That's what I always say to my kids. Treat other people and fellow members the way you want to be treated, right? Number 3, do not leave your trash, your crap in our car. Bad idea. Very, very bad idea. Please, for safety's sakes, wear your seatbelt. If you don't want to piss us off, do not slam the door. And number 6, here it is. Show us the money. You show us the money, honey, we will show you the high rewards. Very, very simple. Jeffrey's in the house. Jay's in the house. Ride sharing 101's in the house. Jim Rohde's in the house. Beast of Texas in the house. Joey Driver for you's in the house. Mike Bastoni's in the house. Deshanti's in the house. Charles in the house. Mike's in the house. Deanna's in the house. Paul San Diego's in the house. Happy Monday! I am showing you that we need to be proactive here. I have a great idea. What I'm doing now is I am reprinting my business cards on the front. It's going to be me, my face, the car that I drive them in, either an Escalade or a Suburban, on the top of my card so they can see me, they can see my car. And then I'm going to put on the back 6 tips how you can increase your ratings on the back of my business card. And the last one I'm going to highlight in gold, tip well, right? I don't care how they take it. If they get my business card and they have some guilty conscience that they have a low rating, at the back of my business cards, I have just given you 6, not 1, but 6 ways you can increase your ratings. Thank you, driver. Thank you, driver. Right? I like your business card on the back. 6 helpful tips how to increase your ratings, ending with tip well. Because when you tip well, you move a 4.57 to a 5. Believe me, you show us the money, we'll show you the honey. That's the way it goes. Hell yeah! Monday, says Mike Bastoni in the house. Tito Lugo is in the house. J Drives LA is in the house. We are all together in the house. And we today are helping riders to help themselves. How cool is that? We, the house, are helping riders to help themselves. This is it. It's a 6-point formula. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. Have your coffee. What did my brothers and sisters do on the weekend? Did we work? Did we relax? Ulysses Stark, vegans in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Inland Empire. Shout out to Riverside. Shout out to Yucaipa. Shout out to San Bernardino. Shout out to Apple Valley. Inland Empire, California. How do we get there? We go down the 10 or we go over the 210. 2 ways to get to the Inland Empire. Love it. Inland Empire, you guys know, you hit down to Ontario Airport or you come LA inbound, you bring home the stash, right? You bring back the cash to the Inland Empire, to the IE. So we welcome you. Tito Lugo, can I have your permission to do the same? Of course. That's what I'm here for, to share ideas with you. Do it, my friend. Capitalize on it. Reprint your business cards. That's what I'm doing on the front. Torsten Kunert, my number, my email, my codes on the back. 5 ways to increase your ratings. The last one in gold. Boink, boink, gold, loud, loud. Just like the gold medal that the USA woman took home. Tip well. If your driver got you to your destination safely, tip them well. Because that'll help this shitty score get to a nice score. It's a win-win. So all we want to do in life is create win-win. Do you think you want to create a relationship, you win, I lose, or I lose, you win? No. Hell no. Do you want to create a relationship, 2 drug addicts fall in love? That's a lose-lose situation. They spiral downwards. You lose, I lose, because we're both on drugs and we helping each other feed our addiction. That's a lose-lose situation, my folks. We are here to create relationships of an equitable exchange of mutual, beneficial, and positive energy. Only the brave, wild for successful living. That's my motto. I love everything about the brand Diesel, right? In some ways, I hate to admit it, I'm a brand whore, right? I buy certain brands. Diesel is one of them. And I like their logo, only the brave, wild for successful living. It's me. Love being wild, love going out there being crazy and brave, and I enjoy striving for a successful living. Jeffrey's in the house. Phoenix is here. Arizona has arrived. Sedona is calling me, one of my little getaway places. Sedona in Arizona. Go 4x4. And I just got I got this yesterday for my new sand spider to zoom around in the mountains. I'm a big Polaris and sand spider guy, so I get to go and play up in Utah in a few days' time. Take my toys out. I just got the paperwork. I'm going to slap it on, put the flags on, the lights, and off we go, day and night driving in the mountains, down the sand dunes. Have fun. Have fun. Eddie Thompson's in the house. Nice to meet you too. Jim Seagal, what's up? What's up? Good day, mate. Ben Gardner, we are in from Australia. Where are we from? Sydney? New York City, Bronx in the house. Robert Perez is entering the house. Round one. Ding, 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 ding. J Freak, I like it. J. There's a super freaky. The girl's a super freak. Let's see. Yeti Brand, John H, J Freak. Chicago's in the house. What's the weather up there like, my friend? Denver's in the house. Ben Gardner, nice. Let me give a shout out to all these cities. Yeah. The thing is with business cards, right? The thing is with business cards. Let me just get into my wallet and see. I usually always have business cards on me. Where are you when I need you? Where are you? Dude, Torsten, don't make a promise you can't keep. There it is. See on the front there? I have my mug, my face, my company, my name. Now on the back, I'm going to take the car because I usually drive in Suburban or Escalade. I'm going to put the car in the front, and at the back, I'm going to write 6 ways to increase your ratings. Show up on time. Be nice. Don't leave your trash behind. Wear your seatbelt. Don't slam the door. And in gold print, tip well, tip your driver. If you're coming into the house right now, as a driver, as a passenger, we're here, my friends. We're here to create relationships with the riders, with the drivers, to better that relationship. Understand, dear rider, when you're getting into our car and we see this, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. This, my friends, is a sign I'm about to engage with trouble. So, dear rider, how do you get this up to the 5? Very simple. I've just laid out the most 6-point simplest help guideline for you that you will ever find. And I will guarantee you it'll skyrocket in a very, very short time, right? Just like a driver can do certain things to set the stage for a rider, increase his or her ratings, right? Keep your car clean. First impression counts. Nice eucalyptus oil, smells like a spa. Be nice, be friendly, even the same. Now, we don't have to tip them, right? We're already giving them the most superb 5-star service, right? We're driving safe. We're doing everything correctly. We're bringing you home safe. Give us 5 freaking stars. How difficult is that? So it's a two-way street, right? You help me, I help you. You shake my hand, I shake your hand, right? Take us to the promised land with the 5 stars and show us a nice, healthy tip. And I promise you, we will reward you with a nice high rating. Kansas City in the house. Porter Ranch, Rideshare, Candy Jar, Candyman. Wow. Okay, that's a long one. Rideshare, Candy Jar, Candyman. Something tells me you love sugar. Candy, 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 candy jar, Candyman. I'll take it. Rideshare Source Drive, I like it. Your source for driving. Get freaky, everybody on the house, get freaky. Music instructor, I like that. Good. We're setting the vibe for Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm in a freaking awesome mood. Had a great weekend with my kids. I was out in Venice playing street ball with my kid's 15-year-old, and was mixing it up and teaching these 19 to 25-year-old kids, running circles around them. So I was super proud of him, sitting there as a dad, cheering on for my kid who's 15 and is playing against 19 to 25-year-olds in the Venice street ball tournaments. Good for you, Dylan. Love you, my son. Now, New Hampshire rideshare guy in the house. Cool. You see, that encompasses everything. I'm the rideshare guy in New Hampshire. I'll help you. I like that branding. Spent the weekend camping with my daughter in the mountains. You go, my friend. You take your daughter camping, 5 stars to New Hampshire. Taking your daughter camping, caring about your children, taking them outdoors, away from the Xbox, away from the electronics, away from the computer, and taking them out, putting their feet on soil, Mother Earth, teaching so many qualities you can teach your child if you take them camping. You're a great, great parent. Candyman! Damn, you're making me hungry, Candyman. John H. in the house. I like it. Joe Driver, thank you. Joe Driver for you, Idaho. I gave you a friend, followed you there. Street Teams is giving streetteams.com a shout out. If you have not registered yet at streetteams.com, please do. And I'll tell you why. We want to get everyone in one house, even all Dustin's people, all Harry's people, all Gia's people, all in one house, right? So if we need to announce a strike, if we need to take action, if we need to send a message to Uber or Lyft or any other company, right? We can do it in one shot. We can make an announcement. If we need to send out a flyer, time to strike on that weekend, we can send it out to all recipients, right? So I am very, very happy to report that in that very short time, we managed to put Street Teams together. The guys have been working around the clock, have ironed out almost all the bugs, right? Making this bug-free. That's pretty impressive for 2 weeks, Brian Olson. Thank you. And we have a lot of good input already, right? We have, I think, over 1,000 registered members there already in a record time. And the same with our funding platform, right? And I want to, again, when you go to goatrideshare.com and donate anywhere, whether it's $2, $10, get $10 gets you a bumper sticker, whether you go right up to $250 and become an ambassador and get all the merchandise and help us push this company forward. Here's the thing. Seed capital, first round funding, second round funding, third round funding. There is a sequence of events that you have to take in order to engage angel investors and venture capitalists, right? People without a business background who shout from the outside and say, oh, they're trying to raise money, they must be desperate. No, that's how it's done. That's how it's done, buddy. You show an investor, hey, we had no problems reaching our first goal. Here's our second goal, right? How do you think Uber did it? How do you think Lyft did it? It is the traditional way how to raise capital. I've raised a lot of money for different companies. Some companies, I started one company with $30,000 and made $7.5 million, right? That was one of my apartment companies. With $30,000, my own capital, I have already put in a lot of money into GOAT, self-funding it. But I need to now show investors that, hey, we have reached our first goal in 6 days, right? And then we go on to other platforms like angel.co. Go check it out, angel.co, where all the angel investors go and look at the profiles. The one thing I can tell you about GOAT, right, is that the rating system, right, will allow a two-way rating. But when a passenger's rating goes down, we are going to send them steps how to improve their rating. Hey, we notice your rating has dropped by 15 or 20%, right? We can automate that with AI, with artificial intelligence. Here are some super helpful tips to get your ratings back up. The one I'd like to put on the top is tip well, but we can't quite do that. We'll put that at the bottom, right? But we'll give them options how to increase it, because the moment they increase their ratings, our relationship gets better. Do I see Uber or Lyft show passengers how to get their ratings up, how to get our relationship better? They do jack shit for us. They couldn't care. The moment the head said, well, you deactivated, sorry, driver, sorry, you deactivated, no. But hey, dear driver, this is what you can do to get your rating up. Dear GOAT, passenger, rider, this is what you can do to get your rating up. So we are going to build this company on experiences, right? On knowledge, on true street knowledge, on the mistakes that they are not willing to fix. We're going to capitalize on those mistakes. Those are all the type of things that I look at, right? How can you make an experience better? How can you give better customer service? How can you put more money into a driver's pocket? How can you reward or incentivize that rider to come on board with our GOAT platform and enjoy his or her experience, right? This is important to me. Very, very important. So this whole thing about accountability both ways. We hold the rider accountable. They hold us accountable. But we can go one better. We can show these people how to get to that territory, or how to move out of that territory and move into this territory. It's not difficult. It's called artificial intelligence. When the system recognizes it hits certain things, hey, it can calculate. In the last month, your rating dropped by 20%. Let us help you get it back to the max. Here is how. Bingo. So, Mike Bastoni, what is GOAT? Greatest of all time drivers, right? It was born in this house, the name. We went with the name. It's what the house wanted. The house is sharing amazing suggestions, amazing input in these forums, points that we have taken that drivers want to see, all jotted down. Can we program these in? Can we put this into the system, into a database, and incorporate a lot of these ideas? That, of course, is techie land. The technicians do that, right? I can just say, hey, I understand what a driver wants and a rider wants. I know that language, right? I know the language of the street, just like you guys know the language of the street because you've done 1,000 trips, 5,000 trips, 10,000 trips. You know the business. Whereas you're dealing with a bunch of monkeys leading companies up in North California, talking about North California, we're going to get there just now, that are leading companies that don't have really any street knowledge. They have algorithm knowledge. They know how to screw us over knowledge, right? That doesn't create a relationship. My friends, tomorrow morning, I have the privilege at 9 a.m. on July the 9th, right, to start our journey at, I think it's 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to have a lot of cool YouTubers on board. And guess where we're going? We're getting on the 5 freeway. We're not heading south to San Diego. We're heading north up towards Sacramento, because the 9th, Uber has called a rally. Lyft has called a rally, right? To get people, to get the media, mainly to get the media involved and show, hey, we can keep them independent contractors. We can keep them boxed up in those same conditions and keep on screwing them over. No, we are going up, a car full of cool people. I don't want to reveal the names. Got a full car. Got our sodas on board, our waters, our snacks, and we're heading up 400 odd miles to Rumble, to deliver some knockout punches, right? How do we do that? We get in front of the mics. We get in front of the cameras. Follow me tomorrow. Follow my brothers and sisters in my car tomorrow. We're going up to battle, right? Yeah, we've got the gloves on, my friend John. We're going up to the rally. And we're going to engage the media and say, hang on, not so fast, not so fast. This is the way I want to play the cards. It's like, hey, they are calling upon a rally. They are using us as pawns to try, turn their brothers and sisters against their brothers and sisters. They have misled drivers by these messages that they've sent out the app. And now they're calling a rally and calling you upon the media to spin it this way. Well, let me spin it that way for you. right? Let me explain who we are, the drivers are. Let me explain why we, the people that drove up here, are voices for drivers, VFDs, right? And then we get our points across, right? We want to be at the negotiation table. I will stuff it in their face that these guys have been cutting backdoor deals. I will call out that union that is looking for loopholes. Shame on you, union. I made a video about you the other day to try and create backroom deals with Uber and Lyft so you can keep on screwing us over. That's what I'm going to call out in front of the cameras. Shame on these unions. How can you support a union if this is how these execs at the union and these execs at Uber and Lyft operate? Shame on you. On camera, live. Play it. Broadcast it right now, right? So we gotta come with the counter spin. They're gonna spin it one way, we're gonna spin it another way, right? Jiu-jitsu moves, bring it. I'm ready. I'd go. You don't know my little arsenal, but how old are you, Jose? I got to look at your age because 450 depends how many rounds I can go with you. Jay, sorry, not Jose. Jay, what's your age? I love rumbling once in a while. Kano Chronicles, good morning. How are you in the house? Sacktown, baby. John Bauer, back in the house. Shots. Got to do it. Tomorrow, we got to shine, folks. Counter spin. Wax on, wax off. We're gonna wax them off, dude, big time. Juan Garcia. Hola. Sacramento tomorrow, baby. The car leaves at 4:30 or 5 a.m. in the morning. North, here we come. We're ready to rumble. We're bringing the troops. Ding, ding, ding. Round one. Uber versus drivers. Ding, ding, ding. Round two. Uber versus drivers. Ding, ding, ding. Third round. Knockout. Driver knocks out company. That's how we do it. Yassine's in the house. We will drive safe. No speeding up there. Don't want to get speeding tickets like I did in the old days. James Whitecast says, hey, James from Chicago, how are you? Tomorrow, the gloves come on. They don't come off, right? We take our jewelry off tomorrow and we strap it up. Boom, boom, boom. Tight. We strap up. We take our jewelry off. We strap on the sucker. Rumble time tomorrow. Rally time, right? They want to call it a rally. We're going to come and rally up there with the troops. I've had it with these monkeys. What they think they can get away with, BS. And we got to use that media. We got to use those microphones to our advantage, right? Got to get in front of the camera lenses. First, note, when you arrive at the state capitol in Sacramento, start sourcing out where are they? Where have they set up the cameras so you can do the rounds, right? Engaging and conversations with drivers on this day are great, but our time is better spent in front of the media, right? So the people that are driving up with me, one of the warriors coming with me is actually coming all the way from San Diego. How cool is that? He is coming to meet me at 5 a.m. So that means he's probably leaving at 3 a.m. Shout out to him. That is a true warrior. He is doing an extra 2-hour trip to LA, jump in my car with a few other YouTubers off to Sacramento, right? We have to wisely and smartly work those media contacts and get our business cards out. Call us. If you want a story, here's our business card. We'll send you information, right? Go and subscribe to our house. Go and see what these people have to say. Dear media reporter, do yourself a favor tonight. As you're editing your story and you're going to release it on the 10th, go into one of our rooms. Go and see what the people are talking about. You bet, earthquakes. That's it. We've had one little 6.6 earthquake. We had a 6.9 earthquake. Tomorrow, Sacramento, we bring you the big 8.5er. The big one. Sacramento's gonna rock in the house. Damn, I shook it so much my freaking camera went ballistic there. That's it, Abstract Echo. Thank you for your post on Street Teams. I like it. I'm going to hit you up on that one, Abstract Echo. Thank you. So, for the people that are entering the house, especially the riders today, the public, we welcome you. Let's work together. How can we work together? Okay, so many of you riders that have the privilege to sit in our cars, in our office, in our clean offices. Sometimes there's certain things that maybe you do and you have to take responsibility for during the trip in our car that may end up in this range. For example, if you keep us waiting and waiting and waiting and delaying and we losing money, you are not showing up on time. So please, dear passenger, dear rider, be outside and ready to go when our car arrives. It helps both of us, right? Second point, be nice. You've had a crap day, we know it. You've had a shitty day, right? But still, it doesn't justify letting it out on us. Even if you're having a terrible, horrible day, it's no reason to let it out on your driver, on us, right? So just as you expect us to be nice to you, right? I always say to my kids, treat people the way you want to be treated. Be nice to people, be kind to people, be generous to people, and it will come back to you, right? Another huge peeve of all these drivers is when you get into our car with whatever, your burger or your wrap, whatever it is, right? Your Taco Bells or whatever it is, do not leave your crap, your trash in our car. Please do not leave your garbage in the back of our Uber car, right? We have to clean up maybe a spilled soda or sugary, sticky stuff on our seat. It's a no-no. It's going to result in this. So you can avoid that, right, by just not leaving your trash in our car, period, right? For safety reasons, so that we don't get fined, right? And for your safety, put on your seatbelt, please. We have to put on our seatbelt. Why can't you put on your seatbelt? Huge one for me, at least, when you're getting out my car, do not slam that door so hard that the windows almost break. It's a huge no-no. If you do that, it's going to result somewhere around here, right? Number 6, the biggest one of all. If you want to get your 4.57 rating up to a 4.9 or 5-point rating, tip us well. Money walks, bullshit. Sorry, money talks, correction. Money talks, bullshit walks, right? So this here, leaving a nice, handsome 20, 30% tip, right? If you're doing a $10 trip, don't be shy. Put $3 on top, right? It's nothing. $10, they're already taking 50 to 60% out of that, right? They're taking $5 to $6 out of that. Make sure you put your $3 on top of the $10, right? On a $10 trip, I will always put $5 because I know what that driver gets at the end of the day, and they smile and they're happy, right? So if you want to bring this up very, very quickly into that region, don't be stingy. If a driver's taking you 1.5 hours to the airport, if you're going to give them $0 tip, don't start crying when you're in this range, right? But you tip them well, they'll be happy. They will leave you with a good rating. It's a two-way street, folks. It's not difficult. Don't be shy. I like that. Don't be shy. So John Bauer says that's a weird quote because walking is usually better than talking, but not in this quote. Yeah, walking usually is more healthier. I agree. But in this case, money talks, bullshit walks, right? You show us, you talk with the money after the trip, we'll leave you a nice, fancy, high rating. It's not difficult. Edward Jones, Fresno. At the Fireborough exit. When would we be at the Fireborough exit if we left LA at 5 a.m.? Work that out. Edward, text me your location. We'll see. Maybe we can get a nice group photo. I have a lot of cool people in the car tomorrow. Man, there's going to be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of streaming. Live streaming upon editing. We can push so much good information out while the dragons fly up to the north and invade the north. The dragons are coming. Just got a nice private booking here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get back to you just now. I'm in a live feed. Boink, boink, boink. My girlfriend is sending me kisses from work. I guess I can send her a couple of X's back, right? Send her some X's back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Joff. I thought I had to rate the rider before accepting the next ride and before I know if the rider tips me. I'm just speaking in general terms, Jeff. Things that these guys can do when they notice their rating is low, right? How do they get there? They switch on the app, top left, 3 little bars, click on that, and they get to see their rating. This is the rider app, that black icon. If the rider, dear rider, you switch that on like I just showed you and you see, 4.5 or 4.6, it's time to pull up your socks and change things. We're showing you the way. And the golden ticket, guess what, dear public, dear rider? The golden ticket to get that up to that in no time is next trip you take, tip well. Next trip you take, tip well. Next trip you take, tip well. And you will quickly see that this flies up to there. Rideshare confessions. I no longer get cleaning fees with Lyft. I drive at night and clean my car myself. So now the riders get off without paying for cleaning. Yeah, that's bullshit. Them cutting back on that. I mean, seriously? So riders have been complaining about this cleaning fee. And again, whose side do they pick, right? Oh, you know how we're going to handle this? Mr. Executive Derek Kay, Mr. John Zimmer, Mr. Logan Green, you know how we handle this here at the executive level at Uber and Lyft? You know what? Let's cut back on the cleaning fee or no cleaning fee. And you know what, dear passenger, dear rider? We hear you. We still want you. Okay, you don't have to pay the cleaning fee. So keep on messing up the guy's car. You're sending the wrong message, executives. Shit, you're not even getting the basics right. The simplest things you're not getting right. This is what we have to capitalize on when we launch GOAT. From all those silly, dumb executive mistakes, they can't even get little things like that right. A simple thing that makes all the difference in a driver's life. A decent cleaning fee. Hey, I'm prepared to drive your riders at 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm prepared to pick up a couple of drunk asses at 2 o'clock in the morning. And guess what? They just barfed in my car. And now you're punishing us? You're not giving a cleaning fee? And you're letting these 5 drunkards get away with that crime? How do these people think on the higher level? Jesus, help me out, man. This is frustrating. I want to see inside your brain for a second, Derek Kay. I really do. This you're the top boy, the chief executive officer have all the power to rectify that. And you're not even getting the simplest things right. Shame on you guys on top, really, that you always have to cozy up and treat that poor little rider passenger with a golden silky glove. And over here on the driver's side, you get out the knife, you cut off, you take the whip. It's wrong. That's why do you think we took the 9th of July off? We're not going to make money. We're not driving on the 9th. No, we're coming up to hopefully hold up the mirror. In fact, maybe I should bring a mirror, a small little mirror, to one of those media interviews and say, here we are, here's a mirror. We're holding it up to them so that they can see their BS here, what they're doing to drivers. This is why we came up. This is why we drove up here for 6 hours, to show them this little mirror so that they can see themselves, so they can see what they're doing. Shame. I have no problem live on air, whether it's ABC, whether it's Reuters, whether it's CNN, whoever is there. I will say shame on the executives for the mistreatment of drivers, specifically cutting into their earnings, knowing that that is where it hurts them most. Shame on you, Dara. Shame on you, John. Shame on you, Logan. I have no problem saying that. Expose them. DC market, you have to turn in the receipt within 24 hours after you submit a cleaning fee. If you don't send one in time, they cut you off. It's not just the time that you spend. It's not just the money that you spend on getting that problem fixed. That smelly, stinky car now has to smell like a bed of roses again, right? There we go. Thank you for that. But you're spending this time cleaning it and you're losing money. So it's not just this cleaning fee that you're losing money. You're not out there driving, earning money. You have to deal with a scrap. So that factor is not even in there. What am I losing on that day? $200, $300, $100 on top of my cleaning fees that I may now have to cover because they don't cover it anymore. And they wonder why people are leaving. And they wonder why drivers are looking for new ideas, for looking for new gigs, looking for new ways they can make money. They're wondering why. They are the ones creating the exit, right? I'm missing something, man. I really am. I'm missing that brain link to them. George Economides, how are you? I'm a consistent 5.0. Beautiful. I like that. Joey, driver for Idaho. For Lyft drivers, remember the app auto gives the passenger 5-star. You have to go back and change it to lower it. Very true. Very true. Digital kitchen. What happens in the digital kitchen? What do we cook up there? What do we cook up in the digital kitchen, John Bauer? Ronald in the house. Becerra. Hola, Becerra. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So I think if you want to share this video, maybe on Facebook and social media so that more riders, more of the public sees it. I truly think at the end of the day, if they get this, if they understand this very easy 6-point formula that you can even put at the back of your business card, by all means, go take the wording as is, print it on the back of your business cards. 6 ways to increase your rating. The last one I would put in bold. Tip well. If your Uber driver got you to your destination safely, dear passenger, dear rider, tip them well. Sorry, I'm having some little techie issues here sometimes. Leilani is in the house. Hi, you all. How are you? Leilani, we welcome you. Much love on a Monday. Miss Nelson or Mrs. Nelson. Kevin Vensel's in the house. I give everyone a Lyft a 4-star that does not tip. I like that. You know what? 3 or 4 stars, dude. You're not tipping. There we go, miss. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying, Leilani. Much appreciated. John Bauer, no tables, no service, just food delivery. I get it, though. I get it. Mark Besson, London. Captain Mark is a 5-star driver out of Boston, Massachusetts in the house. Ride with Captain Mark. I love it. I like that. I like that message. Ride with Captain Mark. Captain also displays confidence, right? Ride with your captain, right? Aye, aye, captain. The captain has control of the steering wheel on the ship, right? Through the rough seas. So it automatically installs confidence. I'm confident in my captain. When I was in the army for 2 years, those are the people that I had to salute as a lieutenant, as a 2-star lieutenant. I had to salute my captains, etc. We had to respect them, right? So captain, I think, aye, aye, captain. Follow your orders, captain. I like it. Good marketing. Donna Pankus in the house. Hey, if I haven't given your name a shout out this morning, I wish you a happy, happy Monday. Only the brave are going to go up tomorrow, July the 9th. We're going to be wild and we're going to fight for your successful living. Spirit. That's the spirit, my friends. There it is. That's the spirit of the Monday and the Tuesday. We're going to be wild in front of the cameras. We've got to do something that gets their attention. Yeah, Rideshare Confessions is exiting the house. It's time to go and make money in DC. We wish you a fruitful, successful, happy, awesome Monday. Rideshare Confessions. How's that? Setting the stage for your week. Alrighty. I'm coming up to the 52-minute mark. Can I get to the 1-hour mark? Hey, get a shirt, get a cap, get a bumper sticker, get something, right? Just something at and help drive the cause forward, right? So we pay legal people, so we have representation, company formation, tech fees, trademark fees, etc. There's a lot that goes into that first initial round to get a company off the ground, right? Then do me a huge, huge favor, what I call the umbrella, the protector. streetteams.com. If you haven't created your profile, go in there, search for Rideshare Professor, say, hey, saw you in the live feed, just befriended so I can follow you back. So we have a relationship going, right? And upload your pictures, right? I think, John, you have your picture up there, right? John Bauer, am I right? On Street Teams, you have your picture. I think I saw your picture up there. Infantry Sarge, how are you, my friend? He's in the house from San Diego, California. We welcome you, right? Upload your picture. I know that Abstract Echo, I've been going back and forth in a couple of conversations with him. He has his picture. I know what he looks like. I see him in a live stream. I can visualize. I have a good photographic memory. I can oh yeah, that's the gentleman. That's the lady. That's Leilani. That's James. James the Ponderer. Companies have one goal by definition, to make a profit. We know that, right? But here's the thing. Here's the fine difference. Not a profit at all cost, right? So if you're making costly mistakes, you may make a temporary profit, not a long-term profit, right? That's the fine difference, James. So it's not about companies have one goal by definition to make a profit. It's not a profit at all costs, right? Whatever it costs us, we got to make a profit. Whatever it costs us, however we have to treat those drivers, we will make a profit. That's when your company goes south. That's when you start losing. Been there, done that. How you treat people is how you get company returns. Simple, simple formula. You look after them, they will look after you. They will rise you up. They will build you. They will elevate you, right? So it's not just profits at all costs. I strongly disagree with that. Rideshare Source Driver says, have you been in Montecito Sequoia Lodge in Kings Canyon National Park? No, I haven't. Is that a location you can recommend? I will check it out. It's all about mutual respect. It's all about mutual beneficial exchange of energy, right? Win-win, win-win. Wherever I go, can I create a win-win relationship here? No, they don't want to create a win-win relationship. They want to create a I win, you lose relationship. Not interested, bye-bye. Go over here. Do you want to create a win-win relationship with me? Yes, I do. Okay, let's talk. It's not difficult. Sierra Nevada. I used to work there, an hour from Fresno. Oh, my girlfriend took her kids up there on the weekend, up to the Sierra Nevadas. I'll have to ask her. Kelly Castillo's in the house. New York City in the house. George Economides, welcome to my chariot. I like it. Speed Racer in the house. The $1 million question is, how do you get the riders to respect us? How do you get the riders to respect us? Brilliant question. Now, are we specifically talking Uber and Lyft riders, or are we talking how will we get the riders of a new company to respect us, right? I think that has to be clarified right there, Speed Racer, right? The approach, you can never, ever change. You should stick course with always giving 5-star service, right? Because it's a numbers game. Out of, you give 10 passengers, riders, 5-star service, hopefully your ratio out of those 10 of tips is higher versus, well, I don't really care about you at all. So I always say every passenger, sourpuss, sour apple, unsweetened orange, whoever they are, still give them 5-star service. I'm not going to change who I am, right? They might be on a whole different energy level. I always bring my A game. So I don't ever let that down, right? So that automatically, I think, would get more respect by always showing your A game, right? Engaging in a conversation with a rider at the right time about Uber and Lyft, about the treatment that drivers get. Maybe they will start respecting us a little bit better if they truly understand how the companies are treating us. Maybe then they wish to treat us a little bit better by maybe leaving a high rating or by leaving a tip. So I think communication can create a lot of respect. How you communicate, the words that you choose, right? I want my MTV. Johnny's in the house. Alan Cassidy, please go to the UK, United Kingdom. Hey, I lived there. My sister lived there for a long time. So I'm a big fan. Ken, Sussex, London. I love the UK. Of course, I want to bring Go to the UK. Absolutely. Ram Jam Ram, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. See, I know his face. There we go. Rideshare 411, Orange County in the house. You get the rider to respect you, treating them. You want to be treating them. You want to be treated. Yeah, you treat people the way you want to be treated. I think that's what you're trying to say there. But I totally follow you, Rideshare 411. John Bauer says, Uber has a conflicting policy online with regards to name exchange. Make makes things a bit tough when I'm asking for the driver's name. Okay? 100% right. Mark Biss in London says the first 1 minute of the ride sets the whole stage for the ride. I made a video yesterday, the opening line and the closing line. The sentence, the word you choose, as he said, in those first 30 to 60 seconds, sets the stage. Period. Period. Take care of people. It doesn't cost you anything to make a kind gesture. How's your day? Open the door. You're welcome. Thank you. Doesn't cost you anything. You're not paying for those words. Those are just words that can change a person's day. You look great. Love that dress on you. Suits you. Right? Compliments. Compliments go such genuine compliments. I'm not saying ultra cheesy fake compliments, but real genuine compliments. If you feel right, then hey, that dress looks great on you. Say it. Don't hold back. It doesn't cost you a cent to release those words into the universe. They will come back. They will spiral back to you in many forms. What you put out there, my friends, I will guarantee you, I'm a living proof of that. What you put out there, you get back. There was once upon a time in my early 20s where I acted a little bit out of control, right? I was just all money, cash oriented. I had a lot of money at way too young, living a lifestyle that I shouldn't have had at 21 already, right? But I wasn't treating people that very well. And I had this gorgeous German girlfriend who came with me to Cape Town, and I was doing big shows, laser shows, concert, rave events, making a lot of money, sometimes $1.5 million on a New Year's Eve with 40,000 paying guests. Made a lot of money, lived the life, drove the sports cars, and my girlfriend said, you know what, you're not treating me nicely, you're not talking to me nicely, I'm going back to Germany. That's the moment it hit me right in the chest. Wow. I lost this lady because of the way I spoke. I didn't mistreat her. I never hurt her. I never raised a hand, never would. Just the way I spoke to her, right? The little prickly arsehole that I was at that time, right? Changed my ways, and it's come back 100-fold, right? So you truly, truly go out there every single day and treat people on the street, around you, family, friends, the way you want to be treated. If you expect to be treated like a princess, like a prince, like a king, like a queen, with respect, with love, with dignity, with integrity, give it back. Treat them the same way. It's not difficult. Enrique Hernandez in the house. Hello, everyone. Listen, George Schneider, he says, Professor, be careful telling a woman how her dress is good. It can be perceived as sexual harassment. Sorry, if I see a lady and I think she's got a great dress on, I'll tell her, hey, that dress suits you. That dress looks great on you. If they want to perceive it any other way, or if it wants to be spun any other way, tough luck. I'm not going there and saying, hey, I would like to remove that dress. That, I think, would be taken the wrong way, right? But hey, that red dress or those shoes on you, it looks awesome. I like it. Fashion. So, but again, I hear you. You have to choose those words carefully, right? Words can be like swords, like daggers in the heart, if misused, if abused. Alrighty. I didn't say that. You guys didn't hear that from me. Okay, Tony Slaughter, very, very good question. Everybody listen up. Torsten, how do I start doing YouTube? Right. What I would do, you have a phone which has a camera, you have a tablet, or you have a Nikon or a Canon camera, right? Starting point, of course. And you make a list. You take a list, a blank sheet of paper, and you write down all the little things that you know about your city that have truly benefited from. This is how I do the airport. This is how I do that concert, that sports arena. This is how I do the Dodger Stadium. This is what I suggest you do at Staples. This is what I suggest you would do at the Forum. This is what I suggest you would do at the Hollywood Bowl, at the Wilton, at Disneyland, at Universal, at all these things. Now you have topics for videos. So the next time you're there, you make a quick video. Hey, I'm here over here at Disneyland. This is the pick up, the drop off place. There are the signs. What you want to do is you want to position yourself here at about this and this time. So now you start collecting your videos. You topic them out, right? Then you can also use the generic topics, right? How do you increase your ratings as a driver? How do you increase your ratings as a passenger? How do you maximize your earnings per week? How do you handle the destination filter? How do you do this? How do you do that? So you get all your topics. Suddenly you see you have 50 things that you could start filming on, reporting on, that you have knowledge on. And you start uploading those videos into the channel. Now, it is very, very, very important that in the title, it's catchy. In the description, you got obviously all your HTTP codes, your Uber codes, your Lyft codes, your website, your social media, so that they could start following you, right? Through your YouTube channel, you now have the ability to steer someone into Facebook and like you, steer someone into Twitter and join you, right? Then you choose your keywords carefully about that topic. So if I'm talking about LAX Airport, Los Angeles International Airport, Los Angeles Airport Uber, Los Angeles Airport Lyft, I'm creating comma-separated keywords, right? People are not willing to think outside of the box when it comes to keywords and think, oh, I'm going to use these 3 or 4 keywords, Uber, comma, Lyft, comma, Rideshare, comma, got 3. You can do 10 or 15 keywords for every video. That's your challenge right there. That equates to traffic, right? So to recap, the word that you want to get across in your title, in your description, your keyword, try and keep it consistent, that it shows up in the title, the description, and in the keywords. That equates to traffic, right? So suddenly, I've just given you a formula how to create 50 videos, right? We just walked through that together, right, Tony? Right? I showed you how to pad your title, pad your description, choose thinking outside of the box, using your keywords. And now when you're ready, when you're happy, and you might have designed a little thumbnail, because you can upload a thumbnail in the front there, right? Some people use clickbait thumbnails. I don't like those. They're very, very easy to recognize. Clickbait, just keep it authentic, keep it real, right? You don't have to create a studio type of appearance, right? Just keep the topic real, and now go public, publish it. So once you start getting views, getting subscribers, and you want to go the live route, right, where you engage with the house here. I'm engaging with Tony, I'm engaging with Speed Race, I'm engaging with John Bauer. Now you have a great conversation going and people join in. So it's truly the simplest thing is to get a YouTube channel going. You need a camera, folks. You got to be able to talk in front of that lens, right? And remember, because Google owns YouTube, so your Gmail account, if you want to call yourself Speed Racer Los Angeles at gmail.com, that automatically becomes your YouTube channel. So whatever Gmail you wish to form to brand yourself, use that same brand on YouTube, whether it's Tony Rideshare Pro, right? Create a logo, put that on Twitter, put that on Facebook, put that on Instagram, put that on your YouTube channel, brand yourself, right? So it starts off by choosing the right brand name for you in form of a Gmail, because that Gmail with the email and the password also becomes your login information at YouTube. Once you're at YouTube and you're prettying up the page, they have a banner on the top. You can make your logo there, Tony Rideshare Pro on the top, right, with a car, with a city in the background. Now you start padding your videos. Hit me up if you need help with that. Michael XL Seattle, there it is. See, here's XL. How are you? Good to see you. Russell, Ringo in the house. I like it. Ringo in the house. Public riders, go to the beginning of this video. Few things you can change to bring your bad rating up to a max rating. Show up on time. Be nice to your driver. Don't leave any trash in the car. Wear your seatbelt for safety reasons and for fine reasons. We don't want to be fined. Don't slam our door. We don't like it. And please, most importantly, tip well. Don't be shy. On a $10 trip, don't be shy to tip $3 to $5, knowing that the driver gets 50 to 60% of that $10 taken away. So don't be shy, right? Instead of 10, you're paying 13 or 14 or 15. What's the difference, right? You've made all the difference in a driver's day, and you will make all the difference to your rating. It'll skyrocket here. You consistently tip a driver well, and you will see remarkable things happen to your ratings and to future trips if you get that driver again. Jade drives LA. Hey, Professor, is it restricted in here to ask if anyone here makes videos as well? My comment disappears right when I enter it. I just want to show support. No, you go ahead. Absolutely, go ahead. Full permission. What does Lux mean? It's the luxury brand. Lux cars could be a S550 Mercedes, could be a 750 BMW, could be a Tesla. I mean, Lux could be a Bentley, could be a Rolls Royce, but you'd never use that for the rideshare business. You may use those for private limo companies, right? For high-end clients. But Lux generally always means luxury. Romeo Bukala, where can I look at my review for Lyft? I can't see my review. Let me just go into my Lyft. Yeah, I'm trying to find the, used to be there. I'm just going into my Lyft rider app. I'm trying to find my, anybody help me here? I haven't checked my Lyft rider rating for a long time, but I used to go same top left to my profile. And I clicked on my view my profile. Can't see it. Where are the Lyft ratings to be found for a rider? Edward Jones, Buick Premier Ed. Nice. Rideshare source driver, NSX. Dustin in the house. What's going on? Happy Monday to you, Dustin, to you, to your family, to your kiddos. From the Rideshare Professor, sending you much love. We are going to give you a shout out tomorrow as we drive up to Sacramento on July the 9th. We are going to be sending much love in Dustin's direction. If you have not subscribed to his channel, do it right now. It'll make your day better, right? Dustin's, we welcome you, always. Nice to see your face. Dustin, what we're talking about today is riders, right, that have this type of score. We're trying to help them get it up, to the 5 region as a rider. What can they do? And we came up with a cool little idea that on the business card, for example, at the back of the business card, they could have tips how to increase their ratings. 6 tips. Show up on time. Be nice to your driver. Don't leave trash behind. Wear your seatbelt. Don't slam the door. and most importantly, tip well, and you will see this score skyrocket. It's a win-win situation. A driver may reject a passenger based on the score. A driver checks, oh my gosh, this guy is a 4.5 or a 4.6. I'm not so sure about this character. Spells trouble. I'm going to pass. So imagine you missed your flight, rider, over your rating. You had to make the airport. You're trying to book trying to get a driver. Driver sees your rating. Nah, passes. Next driver sees your rating. Nah, I'm not going to take this guy not going to take this guy on a trip. Passes. And time's going by, and your plane leaves. I mean, that's worst case scenario, for example. Nice. Dustin agrees. I'm sure Dustin can add another 20 to those. I was just trying to think up what I think are like the top ones, right? The big ones that get you dinged here. This is not the territory you want to be in. High risk. Bad. 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 Bad alert. How can you increase your ratings? How about you start tipping well? How can I increase my ratings? Stop slamming a passenger's door. How can I increase my ratings? Start wearing your seatbelt. How can I increase my ratings? Don't leave trash behind. How can I increase my ratings? Be nice to your driver. How can I increase my ratings? Show up on time. It's simple, dear public. It's not difficult, dear rider. Simple things you can do. It's time to go. Leilani's got to go out and make money. Aloha. Where are you, in Hawaii? Leilani Nelson, aloha to you. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Correct. Plus tip. Show us the money. Show us these ones. These are the ones we like. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Show us the money. Tip. Tip, guys. Get into your wallets. Tip, for crying out loud. Tip. Cash can always get you out of many situations. It's got me out of many situations when sort of a little life and death scenario in South Africa. Always had cash in my pocket, right? Always had cash in my pocket. Got me out of a lot of trouble. For the haters, for the trolls, you can't affect us, right? We're just trying to improve the lives for drivers. You can't affect us. Verbal judo, all your words, all your toxins go by us. Don't even attempt to go in that route. Don't even attempt to try and trash us if you've never driven. Don't sell something in the rideshare world if you have never, ever driven, right? Don't pretend you are a driver, right? It's very, very obvious when you're trying to sell or you're trying to sign up someone, whatever, as an influencer or as a driver, and you're pretending that you have driven and you have zero squat, diddly squat knowledge about the industry, like our executives. They've never driven. However, they pretend to know it all. No, they don't. It's the law of the street, my friends. It's the language on the street that makes you a worthy candidate, right? To speak up, to create a channel, to make videos, right? Like Dustin goes out there in no time, great videos from his car, super branding with his Smakovich, merchandise, and there he is on the world stage telling us this is how it's done, right? These are the type of people we look up to. These are the type of people we learn from. These are the type of people like the Dustins we sign up under because they give us value, right? That's how we do it, right? But to come in and pretend that you're someone and pretend that you're a heavy hitter in the rideshare industry, it is so see-through. It is so obvious that you do not know your story, that you do not know or do not have the knowledge, that you just copying, pasting, replaying, regurgitating. It's very obvious. Dara did drive. He did take one drive. And he looked scared and he missed the street. Oh my gosh. It told me to take a right on Market Street. I just drove by. Oh my gosh. Where am I? Panic mode. Oh my gosh. I got to go. How do I get to that passenger? Oh, I got to go one street further. Oh yeah, I got to go around this way. Let me look at the app. How do I get to the guy? I just cost my rider more money, more time. Dara, do 500 of those suckers, and you're going to be nice and chill, and you're going to know how it's done. Do 500, do 1,000. Dara, we challenge you. We challenge you. Join the 100 trip club in order to get any respect. Dustin said, yeah, he was like, damn it, guys, one trip. And you show the app messing up. Oof. I don't know, but that exercise, I think Dustin backfired horribly. Wasn't such a good idea of Dara to take that one trip. Hey, I'm live. I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm your CEO. Oh, shit. Did I just do that? No ways. I'm live. Dara had 94 trips? He did? 93 more than I knew of. John H., sorry, had to put it on low volume, had to mute it. Yeah, I'm loud sometimes. You got to roll with it. You got to roll with it. I'm not going to shut up. This is our house, and I use my voice, and my voice sometimes increases. Each driver creates their own ratings in their profile. Everything depends on you. Rideshare 411, the wise words of a man from Orange County. Rideshare 411. You're right. You're right. Muhammad Ikalil in the house. Do you do a video about driver pet peeves? Yes, I did one. Dustin did one as well. Our pet peeves. They're many. They're many. I think, some of our pet peeves, obviously mentioned here, result in rider low ratings, right? There's some pet peeves that are like such a no-brainer. Do not trash our car. Respect our car. Like, I think it's like a cardinal rule, right? Leave it clean. Do you want us to come to your party, to your living room, and trash your house and then leave, and then you have to clean it all up? No. Treat our car, our office, like your living room when you're entertaining guests. You want it nice and clean. You want to put your best foot forward, right? It's a two-way street, folks. But thank you, Mohammed. Maybe I need to do another one, a refresher video of that. Rideshare Source Driver says, let's hope it doesn't come to Dara giving bunch of trips and still not carrying at all. Carrying or carrying? Kelly Castillo in the house. Hi, Professor. I sent you a trip that's still pending for Uber on WhatsApp, and it's almost a week. They haven't paid you? Oh, you send it through WhatsApp? When? Right now? Let me check. Under what number did you send it, Kelly? Speed Racer says, Dara driving was a joke. It looks like all the riders were staged and pre-selected. Yeah. Hey, that's easy if you got all that money to blow on that, right? Stage a trip, stage a ride. Make me look like a rock star. Mike Lee, hi you all. How are you, buddy? Jose Rivera, CT in the house. We welcome you, Jose. We welcome you, Mike. Great topic today, which can create a win-win relationship. Driver-rider, rider-driver. Okay, we have gone way over the 1 hour mark. Time for Torsten to rock and roll. I'm going to go and work on my Chevy 1963 model that I bought. I'm going to make that look into one sexy goat beast. That's going to be beautiful when I'm done with it. I'm going to show you what my end result is going to look like. This is what the sucker is going to look like when I'm done. It's exactly, I'm going to show you pictures now that I got it at the auction. Let me share it with you. Here's a little 4th of July picture for you guys. Me and my lady having fun out there. Happy times, good times, good times. This is a Captain America that looks over us, protects us. Captain America in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's my Cadillac and my June buggy down at Lincoln Auto if you want to go and check it out. Putting the stickers on today. Whoop, whoop. It's going to be a busy Monday. And then this is the sucker that I bought at the auction. So I'm going to pimp it out, put the chrome stripes on the side, make the top white, like an alligator white. Pimp that baby out. Classics. I am a huge, huge sucker for old cars. I love old cars. I love driving old cars. Look at that battleship. Whoop, 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 whoop. She is getting her street team sticker today, and the Chevy is getting the goat sticker. And this was the weekend street ball in Venice. My son over there on the far right, we had a good time sharing some pictures out of the life of Torsten, Rideshare Professor. That's my little one starring as the Lion King in the play. Just sharing some random pictures. That's one of our wild cats, Snowy, parking out on my keyboard. Like a frickin' lion. Oh, and then I want some feedback on this, on the Firefly. If anyone, I drove and I took a picture. I need some feedback on that Firefly. If anyone has it, I'm going to make a video. The problem that I see with that, I go into a lot of underground parking garages, and a lot of my drivers that lease the cars out to say, hey, Torsten, can we put Fireflies on our car? Because we're out there every single day. We could be earning an extra $300 or $400. I think my friend Dave, the Uber slave, did a good video on that. I need to look at his video. I need to get more information. How much do they pay? Will it restrict your driving? Will it hamper, going down into underground garages like at the Staples Center? If you have one of these, I would so appreciate some feedback. All right, folks. There's the little goat banging heads with the big goat. I need 50 thumbs up and I'm out of here. Got to get down to my cars, rock and roll. I need 50. I need 50. I need 50. Yeah, baby. Let's do this. Monday. Happy week. Let's do it together. GOAT is moving along. I'm not going to make promises exactly what day it's going to be Hawaii. There's not going to be a coming soon Hawaii. You will be notified. All that you got to know is that we have done record things in record time, and we're moving, and we're incorporating a lot of these good suggestions made by drivers that they left on streetteams.com. That stuff is already flowing in to the app. Yes. Sorry for making so much noise. I got a little bit excited there, but I got a lot of beautiful over 50. We set the frequency for the week. There it is. Thumbs up. Everyone thumbs up. Everyone thumbs up. Everyone thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Everyone thumbs up. Everyone thumbs up. Everyone thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Frequency for the week, baby. And wish us well as we head to Sacramento tomorrow to represent our house, to represent our voice. We're going up. And you will see, we'll start live feeding. You will see who's in the car with the Rideshare Professor heading up to Sacramento. Positive energy to everyone, love to everyone. Drive safe, stay safe on the streets. Look at the characters, look at the fast and furious around you. Always know where you are and know your surroundings. It's not your driving skills, but some crazy drivers out there. Always take note of the fast and the furious, right? And join us in many live feeds tomorrow on our way up north at the event. We're going to be live streaming, and then hardcore on the way back, all in one day, round trip, right? Nothing but love, nothing but positivity. Happy Monday, my friends. Enjoy. Drive safe.